What would you do if the person you trusted most in the world took everything you loved, everything you worked for, and shattered it with a single lie? This is the story of how my sister ruined my life, and how I found the strength to rebuild it. Grab some tissues, trust me, you're going to need them. My name's Carter, I'm 30 years old, and I've spent most of my life as a workaholic. I'm a freelance web developer, based in San Diego. I wake up early, grab a coffee, and get to work, same routine every day. Nothing fancy, just me, my laptop, and a long list of deadlines. But all that changed when I met Sophie. Sophie was my everything. Beautiful, ambitious, kind, we had big plans, a future, a life. And that's where the trouble began. Because what I didn't know was that my sister, Emily, had been plotting behind my back, pulling strings I couldn't see. And one morning, I woke up to the destruction of everything I held dear. It was the morning of my wedding day. The sun was streaming through the window, my suit was hanging on the door, perfectly pressed. I felt invincible. But when I checked my phone, everything changed. Sophie had sent me a text. "I can't do this, you lied to me. I know everything." My heart dropped. I called her, no answer. I begged her to meet me, to hear me out, but nothing. And that's when I found the texts. Fake conversations, photos of me with another woman, a woman I had never met. And the worst part? Sophie believed it. I knew one person who could have set this all in motion. Emily, my sister. I stared at the screen for what felt like hours. This can't be real. But it was. Sophie had seen the screenshots, the fabricated lies, and she had cut me out of her life. My heart shattered, but I couldn't let her see me break. Instead, I dug deeper. I found traces of Emily's digital footprint, the files were on her old laptop. She didn't even try to cover her tracks. So I gathered everything, proof, evidence, the truth. And I promised myself, I wasn't going to let Emily win. I didn't scream. I didn't rage. I sat at my desk, organizing the lies Emily had carefully crafted. Screenshots, metadata, the timestamps. I had everything I needed. So I sent it to Sophie's best friend, Jenna, someone who'd never trusted Emily. And then I waited. Because I wasn't going to fight this in the dark. I was going to drag the truth into the light. Let Emily try to explain her lies then. The texts started coming in from Emily. "Carter, please, can we talk? You're making this worse than it is. You'll regret this." And then the calls. Texts, voicemails. Family sticks together. But I didn't respond. I watched her panic as the lies unraveled. And I knew exactly where she'd be. The wedding reception, the one she helped plan, the one she had turned into her personal spotlight. I knew it was time for the truth to surface. And the world would see it. The hall was packed. Emily was holding court, laughing a little too loud, acting the part of the broken-hearted sister. I stepped into the room alone. The sound of my boots echoed through the silence. People turned, the whispers started. I walked to the stage where Emily had planned her toast. The mic popped, silence. I held up my phone. "Before we raise our glasses, there's something you all need to see." And I connected my phone to the projector. The images flashed onto the screen, the fake texts, the doctored photos, the metadata. And one by one, the room erupted in shock. Emily stood frozen, her face draining of color. Her glass shattered at her feet. She tried to speak, but no one cared anymore. She was alone. The truth had come out. Emily left town 2 days later. She lost everything, her job, her friends, her family. I didn't celebrate. I didn't gloat. I just found peace. I moved upstate, away from the chaos. The mornings smelled like wood smoke, and the air felt slow and calm. I rebuilt my life, not out of spite, not out of revenge, but for myself. And I realized something. That when people you love betray you, you don't have to stay in the ashes. You walk forward. You rebuild. For yourself, not them. So, here's the thing. We all face betrayals. Whether it's family, friends, or someone we trust with everything. They'll disappoint us. But it's not the betrayal that defines us. It's what we do after. So if you're watching this right now, feeling stuck, or hurt, or broken, I want you to remember this. You're stronger than you think. And when the world tries to knock you down, all you need is a little time, a little space, and the courage to walk forward. Build something better. Do it for you. And if you've ever been through something similar, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below, let's talk about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real stories about overcoming betrayal and finding your strength. Life doesn't stop. And neither should you. Keep moving forward,